My name is Rahila Rokhsari. I'm a painter and I'm exhibiting a project in the Longworth Gallery called Rumi on Canvas. I born and raised in Iran. My father is an artist, but I have my bachelor in physics degree. It was because my father always encourages me to do the paintings with him. So from there, I started becoming a painter. I didn't have any straight decision to be a painter, but sometimes you need some ways to talk. And for me, it was colors and canvas. So I felt it at that point of time. That is the best way to show my feelings, to show what is going inside me, to keep it somewhere safe, what in each moment I feel. My father is always with me. I mean, during all my projects, I always try to get his help because I still see him as my master. He is the one who helped me to start this way. That is, there is no ending point for that. After that, we became kind of colleagues. We just try to share our thoughts and talk about the styles. And actually, it's so interesting to share all these things with your father and at the same time being your best friend. I left Iran in 2007 because I really wanted to experience living and painting in other countries. Getting familiar with other artists all around the world, knowing their techniques, their style of working. I think it was part of my nature and my fate because my name's meaning is the traveling girl. So actually I think I didn't decide it for that. It was my fate. I went to India. I had a project there taking snapshots from the snake charmers and street performers. And then, because you can see the nature clearly in that country, they are just so pure. So I started with India and I had a project there, and then I moved to Southeast Asia. I spent some years there and I worked with some galleries over there, and then I ended up to Turkey, where I started my Rumi on Canvas project. Rumi on Canvas was the project that first, when I went to Turkey, I visited some of the Sufis that are called whirling dervishes at the same time. And at that point I had started abstract way of painting. And I saw they are just turning around, and the color and the form was dissolving at the same time. It was a great match with what I wanted to do, to capture the movement and at the same time being abstract, because what I think is that we human beings always just can focus on one point and the other parts get dissolved whether we want it or not. So this was my style. So I started, and then I got familiar with the teachings of Rumi, his poetry, his mystic philosophy, and I got mesmerized. So this became a very dear to heart project for me, that I wanted to uh, actually I thought that this is a mission for me as an Iranian to show his beauty of the poetry, and as a painter I should show it on canvas. I was familiar with Rumi. Rumi is a philosopher, Sufi, a poet, and all the people in Iran knows him. And recently he became one of the most read poets in US as well. My paintings are full of metaphor, and both in this project, Rumi on Canvas, or other projects. So I think this became my style of painting right now, to talk with the viewer in a mystical and mystical way. The whole thing that in Rumi on Canvas project wants to share with the viewer is that the dissolution of soul and self in the love of divine. So I want to just show the purity and the unity of the universe. I got introduced to the Longworth Gallery and to Lisa through my brother. She liked my artworks, and last year was my first exhibition in the Longworth Gallery. Lisa is the person who understands this style of painting very well, and she can describe it extremely well. Sometimes when she's talking about my artworks in the gallery with the others in front of me, I just really enjoy it. It's just this part of the whole process belongs to her. She's the best person to describe the whole painting. Lisa's gallery is a great home for my paintings, because she exhibits the works that she likes. When you like something, you can describe it very well. So in this century, that a painter is just a part of the whole process. The gallery owner and the viewer are other part of this project. These whole complete each other. So each of us need each other to finish this mission. I'm not living in US. I live in Turkey, the place that I'm still working on the project that I have it right now with me. So packing all the paintings and sending to US, and then coming and seeing my babies here safe and okay in their new home is just really beautiful. And then this project is, it has the root in Sufism, something that you might think observers cannot connect very well in US, but surprisingly, it is really great to see that they can understand, because the simplest thing that every people knows is that the unity, and they can capture it from the painting. And this is the best part of the whole exhibition for me, because I can see that I can transfer what I wanted to the viewer.